Welcome to Collect Play Talk. When prices for video games are way too damn high, we're here to collect them. I don't know why. My name's Dave Moore. Joining me is Zach. What's going on, Zach?
Another week, another wonderfulness, you know?
Yeah, it's super wonderful. I could tell you stories about my week, but I can't tell them on this show. If anybody is wondering why Dave sounds like he's losing his mind, it's because he woke up about 12 minutes ago. We're doing... Ooh, all right. Zach, hold on. Dave's got to remember how the buttons work. Do, hit that button. All right. Then we do our most important thing ever, which is... Zach, what are you playing?
So, this week, I have been nonstop playing this for the last 20 hours. I've been keeping track slowly but surely. I've been playing through Breath of the Wild a lot right now.
Oh, Zach, good choice.
I've been really enjoying it, but the problem is now I'm too overpowered.
You know what, though? That was one of the things that I did really enjoy about that game, and despite the fact that I've still never beat it, is the ability to be like, you know what? I'm just going to go around and get a bunch of shrines and a bunch of stamina. And I'm just going to have the ability to take as many hits as possible and run up as many cliffs as I want, and guess what? I still didn't go beat the bosses, but I can do anything. It's like kind of just like a great feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I've been like grinding through it really hard, and I haven't even captured one divine beast yet. And I have 2 full bars of stamina and like 8 hearts right now. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. I know all about that feeling.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now, and I'm like, man, maybe I should go take down that elephant, shouldn't I?
What'd you say? You're 20 hours in?
About 15, 20 hours, we'll call it in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're about. Yeah. I put about 30 hours into that game total. I mean, it's more somewhere around 40 if you count the times I've started over.
Yeah.
But I put like 30 hours in. I did exactly what you did. Had a great time. That's all I've done.
Yeah.
I like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but I just I don't know. It was something like, ooh, a new shrine. Yeah, it doesn't call to me. It doesn't call to the wild.
And I've never been crazy about open world games, which is why I never really got crazy into like Fallout and stuff like that. And I know I mentioned that way back in the first episode, but it's like, I don't know. Open world games have never ever clicked with me. They never have.
I mean, this is a different kind of open world game, sort of.
Yeah.
In the sense that, like, I don't know, it doesn't just feel as grindy, which is probably why it was easy to put in 30 hours and collect all the shrines. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, because it's pretty much just, instead of like having RPG aspects of like leveling up your strength and your dexterity and stuff like that, it's pretty much do you want to upgrade your health or your stamina? Okay, now I just found this really strong sword. All right, you're good.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. That's all you have to worry about.
It's ooh, look at this shiny cool thing you found. Ooh, look at this puzzle you found. Ooh, look at, you know.
It's nice. It's really nice.
hey, there's a Korok under this rock. Isn't that cool? Oh, if you collect all 999,000 of those or whatever, you get a golden poop. Congratulations.
I'm stuck right now in the middle of the elephant. I was trying to beat it last night, and then I just fell right flat and just fell asleep. And now I'm stuck in the middle of the elephant, and I don't know where I left off. So here I am.
Well, wait till you hear about what I played, Zach.
EA
That's not the sound. I wanted to play a Star Fox sound. Anyway. I played the new Star Fox last night because I got it delivered.
I did grab it to show people.
I did not grab a show and tell. I'll grab something.
It's not show and tell, but I had it right next to me on my desk when I grabbed it yesterday. Still sealed.
I will grab something. Anyway, I can see things. This is So I got it last night, delivered at like 6 p.m. Thanks to Amazon. Good thing I couldn't have played it before that anyway. Booted up, and oh my God, Zach, this game is gorgeous.
Do you love it?
Oh
Because
my
I'm not going
God.
to play it for a while. Because I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now, so I'm not going to play it for a while.
Oh my God, it just boot it up and do one run through it. Don't commit to it. Just play a run because dude, it's so good. It's so good. I can't believe how invested I am in the story that I know is just kind of a cluster of changing depending on which way you go and blah blah blah. This it's gorgeous. It plays great. It feels incredible. The R-Wing to like just do a U-turn like with the D-pad is just like, oh, you guys made this game fun instead of stupid.
Yeah.
Shooting, the dogfighting, even only played through the campaign. The dogfighting is still super fun. Like it is great to just see and shoot things that are actually like not just blobs of low frame rate weird polygons. I don't know. It just it seems like you're actually doing the thing. I found that the Landmaster is actually fun to control in this version of the game, which I did not feel the way about the 64 game at all. I'd like it's cool the first time you do it, and then every time I've gone back and since and been like, ooh, I'm in the stupid Landmaster.
Landmaster!
It can hover a little bit, but just not enough to make it fun.
I never played the old Star Fox back then when I was a kid. That was my only way of knowing was in Smash Brawl, and I just see this giant like drill, like kind of looks like the Shagohod from Metal Gear Solid 3 for a second. Unless I'm remembering wrong.
No, it's in that game. I forgot about that.
Does it have like the drill legs? Is
Yeah.
that how it moves?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it does. Okay, I thought so. I thought it was like the Shagohod from Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay.
It's like an R-Wing drill tank.
I thought it was like that. I'm like, I gotta be remembering this right. I have to be.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Landmaster was not fun in the old game, but now super fun. I mean, maybe it's because it was the first time I played through it. I got to Andros. I got to the big monkey at the end. My muscle memory is not there at all. So because I have only run through this game all the way a couple times, really, and not recently. Couldn't remember exactly how to avoid getting eaten in the mouth. And I did it fine the first round that I did it, but I still got hit by like one of the big hand things and knocked it down. Anyway, so I don't know exactly what I did correctly nor wrong. It was late. It was already past midnight. And I was like, putting the controller down, I got a couple more lives. I will beat this in the morning. And then I didn't wake up until 15 minutes before this show. So did not get to go back and actually complete that final run, but that was the plan. So it's awesome. It's incredible. It's a $50 game. It's 100% worth it, even if you just boot it up, play the campaign a couple times, and then do dogfighting with your friends, right? Like, if you are a fan of the old Star Fox, this is a must collect, right? It is not a skip. The budget price is exactly right, Nintendo. I know it seems like it's still kind of a lot of money. Guess what? Everything's kind of still a lot of money. If it was $50 for this game, because if you buy it physical or digital, it's still $50. Despite Nintendo's weird pricing where they Nintendo said, "Oh, guys, guess what? We'll sell digital games for $50 or $10 less." Right? We'll sell them for $10 less. And then all the retailers went, but nobody will buy it from Walmart then. Like and which they're right. I mean, then no one would have bought it from Walmart or Amazon. And so guess what?
A good chunk of people wouldn't have,
I probably wouldn't at this point. It still needed an update, as much as you guys want to admit. Like, everything is on the cartridge and everything is great. Like, I still had to do an update that took 5 minutes. It seemed like a pretty decent big chunk update to start the game, and like, so that's not on the cartridge. So if the servers go down one day, what does this game look like without that 5-minute update? Like, I love collecting. I'm reasonable. We'll talk about the doomedness of collecting and how collecting is officially over later in the show. This episode. Zach, you're gonna get it? You're gonna play it?
Eventually. I want to get through Breath of the Wild though. I do have it. I just showed it to the Spotify and all that stuff. So I do got it. It's gonna sit in my shelf for a minute. So, but I'll have it.
All right, it's time for the very depressing news because we played great games. News time.
We had 2 originally, and then I added a 3rd one as of last night because the other thing was stupid. But we'll get to that one last.
They're all related anyway. They're all very adjacent.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, Zach, you want to tell me what's going on? It's not great.
Which one do you want first?
I want you to pick. That's why I threw it to you. You choose.
Let's start off with the Xbox one. Because they did it again.
What are they doing?
As of yesterday, Xbox has officially made the Xbox Series X and S more expensive again.
Dude, again. I own one. I'm going to sell it for what I paid for it.
The Series S 512 gigabyte, it goes from $400 to $500.
Oh,
crazy.
My God.
It gets worse.
I know.
The Series S 1 terabyte goes from $450 to $600. The Series X digital goes from $599 to $750. And the Series X 1 terabyte physical version goes from $649 to $800.
Can I ask a real question?
And there's not even a Pro edition like the PS5.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I shouldn't laugh.
Now you have a reason to buy the PS5 Pro if you can't buy a PC for some reason.
You know what?
Now you have a choice.
You texted me this. That was literally the first thing that I thought. Is like, how much is a PlayStation 5 Pro? Do I want one now? Because it's going to cost me the same amount of money.
If you can't afford a PC, circumstances happen, but you still want a console, and you want to get your best bang for your buck, and you got the choice between the Series X, which is now $800, or the PS5 Pro, which is the best version of any console on the market right now, you might as well just buy the PS5 Pro. It's not saying a lot, but Jesus God. Oh my God.
So wait, all right. It's been like 3 months since they raised the price of the Xbox. Right?
Yeah, because they did it around the time PlayStation did it, yeah.
Yeah, so can I ask a real question, Microsoft? Has anybody bought an Xbox in 3 months?
A very small handful, like a couple thousand people per month usually do.
I'm sure you're right. I know. Okay, so here's the problem. There's layers to this, right? Normally consoles in generations go down in price as time goes on. Normally we should be at about the half price mark from the original launch by now, because we're 6 years into this, in case anybody forgot. Instead we've had 4 price increases, which is baffling and complete nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Normally companies sell consoles at either at what they cost, or they sell them at the price slightly below what they cost, hoping that you'll make the money up by selling games to them, right? And if anything, in this generation, they've probably made more money off people buying games from them directly, because we don't really have a used market. 80% of people have moved to digital. All the things. So you would think that they wouldn't be subsidized by the fact that you're buying things directly from their stores. Clearly that's not the case, because both PlayStation and Microsoft have decided to raise their prices to make up for the cost of current market conditions and AI destroying the planet. The two things that have decided to raise the prices.
Yeah.
I think in Microsoft's case, which is what makes this so freaking laughable, right? More so even than Sony, which it's also baffling. Microsoft probably isn't making up any money on subsidizing their console based on you selling and buying games, because guess what? They have none. They have no games.
At least with like a PlayStation, you got a couple options. You get Spider-Man, you got Wolverine coming out, you got God of War if you're an old fan, you got new titles like Stellar Blade. At least you got a couple, you know?
But if you walk into a store and you bought a PS5 and you bought it at a loss, Sony lost money on the PS5. They're not, but if you did, right?
Yeah.
And you came in and you're like, yeah, but I want to play Spider-Man. You buy Spider-Man, you're going to buy Wolverine because you bought Spider-Man. You buy God of War because people said it's cool. And you buy like your one dumb sports game. They would have made up their money if they had just lowered the price a little bit. Right? Like that's, they don't need you to buy that many games.
Yeah. No.
To make up for it. Xbox, you're going in. I bring this up because I bought one game for my Series X. Which the irony in that, Zach, is it's Forza Horizon 5, and I bought it on and I bought it again on PS5. So the irony is that I have no games for my Xbox, literally.
And it probably runs better on that PS5 too. That's the crazy part.
It runs. It's the same. It runs the same. But the reason I have it on PS5 is so I can play it in bed on my PlayStation Portal, and which is a great experience. I not even going to be able to deny that. Dude, there's no... How are you going to do this? You're going to raise the price to the point where no one wants to buy it at all. You have no games. What is the goal here?
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where now it's really turned into a luxury item at this point with some of these consoles like the PS5. I mean, at least like the PS5 like regular edition is like $650, but like still that's kind of like
it's like it's on that line. It's like towing the line between
there.
Yeah, between being like, all right, I guess no one can buy this. Xbox, we're at the point where no one can buy it.
Oh, yeah,
what's
$750, $800 for the Series X? Come on.
What's a Series S cost? At the base.
Series S, if it was it was $399 originally before they changed it. Now it's $500, the price of the Series X when it first dropped.
Which like and realistically, if anyone's going in and going, I want a PS5 or an Xbox right now, under no circumstances would I recommend an Xbox. Under any absolutely.
I didn't even do that at the start. I didn't even do that.
I have a Series X. I loved my Xbox One X. I am a fan. I think of the last generation, if you were to say, Dave, which one's the better console, the PS4 or the Xbox One? And we're not talking software. We're not talking stuff, right? We're just talking like general hardware, right? Yeah. Xbox wins hands down. Xbox wins hands down. That console is way better than the PS4. It is built better. It is higher quality. It runs everything better. And even to an extent, I would argue the Series X applies the same. Yeah. But the software library is so much more limited on the Xbox Series that I just can't even recommend it. Because you're not even going to get a couple games that you get to experience exclusively there. Therefore, why the hell would I recommend it? PS5 is a big chunky beast. I hate that thing. But
it's a giant router box.
but it's got games. It's got games and
it's got a few options.
Yeah. I mean, really, and this is the last thing I'm going to say on this before we move on to, not happier things. Is if you were going to get into console, if you were going to buy a console right now for yourself, the only thing I recommend is the Switch 2. That's it. It's the only.
Yeah.
It's
I
I'm
mean, that PS5 original's like on the edge, like we said, but I would also put that one kind of into it. Like
if you
that's it. Like just these two.
if you told me like, oh, I want to play Spider-Man and Wolverine, I'd be like, all right, then get a base PS5. Like I'm not,
Yeah.
you know,
Honestly, you'll be fine with that. Yeah.
yeah,
You
you'll
don't
be
need the Pro.
fine. But if I was saying like, oh, you've never played a video game before, go get a Switch 2, because the library for the Switch 1 that you can play on that thing is extensive, and you will enjoy the full experience of video gaming on a Switch, and that's where I recommend anybody plays, and that is not as a fanboy. Like I have all three of them for a reason.
Yeah.
I love
I have
all of
two.
them. I just I can see the flaws, guys. And
Well,
hell,
I hated the PS5 Pro. I hated it from the start, and then when it went up to $800, I'm like, great, that's such a massive scam. Now
I
the Series X is at the same price, and I'm like, all right, maybe the PS5 Pro isn't that horrible now. Now that we have the original console from 6 years ago being the price of a Pro, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
now that
thanks, guys.
now that I know my PS5 will die because of like heat stuff, because I got it super early on, like all the stuff. Like when my PS5 dies, I will buy a PS5 Pro. That's the irony in it, is that I like yeah, I think it's overpriced. And I always upgrade though. I have a PS4
Yeah.
Pro, and the only reason I have a PS4 Pro, one, it's a Spider-Man one, is boss. I had to have it. Second,
That was my original one. I didn't have a PS4 at the time. I had an Xbox One, and then I moved over to PS4 Pro when I got one for $300, I think.
yeah,
Something like
I got a sick deal on it. Otherwise, I also traded in my Xbox One, like my VCR Xbox One, and my original PS4, and I didn't have a console for like 3 months because of some
Yeah.
GameStop trade-in promo. But my PS4, I had to ship to Sony 3 times to fix the HDMI port on it. Piece of crap. That thing is built so poorly, dude. It's a piece of garbage. And even the PS4 Pro, it's not much better. You can still feel the wobble in it now. I was switching stuff to buy Rock Band DLC to play stuff for living room clutter. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I hate this. Anyway,
I'll never forget when the PS4 and the Xbox One were announced at the same time, and Xbox released it for like $400 or $500, and PlayStation just walked up to the microphone and said $350.
Yeah. They knew exactly what they did. They won hands down, and yet I still fell in love with Forza Horizon 3. Oh my god, that game is incredible. That
I'll
alone.
never forget that. That PlayStation moment was hilarious. That was amazing.
I love video games. Anyway, speaking of how much we love video games, we have another news story, Zach, and it sounds like this. What do you want, Zach?
Let's go Steam Machine for 400.
Steam Machine for God, you wish it was 400. You mean for 1400?
Yeah, so we got I wrote down the prices really quick. I did it like 5 minutes before everything. I was like, shoot, I forgot to do that last night.
Are you on the waiting list? I am.
No, I'm not. I have no purpose in buying it because I have a major question at the end of it.
I'm not gonna buy one. I just want to see if I can get one. Although it is tempting with like the potential of stage tour and
Yeah. I get that.
like stage tour, I can run Yarg on it.
Yeah.
So like playing stuff at my TV, playing Rock Band and stuff, like it is actually potential, even though it is very expensive. I just want to know if I can get on the list.
I know the cutoff was yesterday. I saw that before the Steam sale started yesterday as well, which I have my cart ready. It's $220.
So it's Steam Machine is a Linux-based gaming PC created by Valve. It is affectionately referred to as the Gabe Cube, and we all knew it was going to be expensive. We knew it was going to be expensive from the jump, even before current market conditions and the RAM crisis and a bunch of other things. And then we knew going in that this was going to cost a lot. And then they raised the price of the Steam Deck. And we all went, oh, this is going to be real expensive.
That was the baseline. That right there proved what it was going to be, like minimum $1,000. Minimum.
Yeah, which, to be fair, when the stuff started going up, I thought, man, that Steam machine is going to be $9.99 minimum. Right? Like, which I would have been fine with. Knowing that it was $9.99. I think they have crossed the line by being $10.49 for the base 512 gigabyte system with no controller.
Yeah, and then if you want the controller, it's like an extra $70 or $80.
That's because the controller is $100 by itself. So there's still.
I did not know that. Okay, so you save $20.
You save 20. Yeah, you save $20 by buying it with the console, which is, quote, generous. It's not generous enough.
I did not know that thing was $100. I did not know that the whole time. I just assumed it was like Switch 2 controllers and the PS5 controller, and it's like $80, $75. I just assumed.
No, you save a little bit of money. I mean, it's got a bunch of features that the Switch controllers don't have and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen like the weird touchpads on the bottom, and it's like all up here. Yeah.
Yeah, but makes it a much better PC controller. Than an Xbox controller. Just for reference, just like it has all the features you need to control your PC. Dude, this is rough. Okay, so if anybody's played any video games in the last, decade, 512 gigabytes is like the bare minimum of acceptable. Like I know that you can build a gaming PC, and I know you can put whatever kind of SSDs and stuff you want in it. 512 gigabytes is a lot to manage though when you've got a PC to manage.
With a lot of games being a minimum like 70 gigs, like the big name titles, that's a good chunk. And you got to think of like all the updates you got to do to this thing, like OS updates and stuff. So like there goes a small little piece. So really you're probably only getting 500.
400, 480.
10 to 15 gigabytes of updates.
So you can put 4 big games on this if you're lucky. If you're lucky, you can put 4 big games on it.
Here's my big problem with it. People have like tested it, and they're like, yeah, you can't really run a lot of the big games on like pretty decent
everybody's
specs and stuff like that. The graphics aren't that great on high specs,
which is crazy because then what we're almost arguing for is they should have made this thing even beefier, which would have cost even more money.
But then at that point it's like, okay, now I have a debate. Do I get this small little cube that's as powerful as a normal PC that I would buy like we are right now, or do I just get the big thing that has a couple extra options from Windows and stuff like that?
Yeah, but that's the thing is, this is at the price point where like, yeah, but how much money would it be just to put a normal PC under my TV? And they released SteamOS to be put on anything you want now, so you can run SteamOS on a desktop easily now. So if you want to go buy a gaming PC from Micro Center at a crazy bundle or build something yourself for probably the same amount of money and twice as powerful, arguably, you could do it. And you could have the full TV experience and everything that you want. You could order a Steam controller and the whole shebang, and you probably still spend exactly the same amount of money and have more options and more flexibility to upgrade and all the things. So I don't know who this is for anymore because it is way past the price. It's way past the price of general, dude.
That's my big question. What and who is this for? That is the major revolving question of this thing.
If you're an enthusiast who's at the point who's willing to spend $1,100, because we're not even including tax, you are also high enough in the bracket of people who are willing to spend money on this hobby that you're willing to spend even more. And if
Yeah.
you're willing to spend more than that, go get your gaming PC, put it under your TV. My PC is way more powerful than that Steam box. Um,
Yeah. Mine
but
is too. It has twice amount as RAM. Mine has 32. The Steam machine has 16.
yeah, I have a
That's yeah.
32 gigs of DDR5 RAM.
And I think what is it? I think the graphics card they said is comparable to like a 3300. I have a 4800.
I have
A 4080 Super.
I
That's what
have yeah, and I have a RTX 5070 Ti. Like, it is. Is mine a 4K card? No.
No.
No, but can it run games at 4K? Absolutely.
Yeah. The crazy part is like for 1300, we'll call it 1400 because of tax. For 1400 for 2 terabytes, I could go out to Micro Center and spend an extra $200 and spend the extra $100 for a more powerful graphics card, and then that other $100 is for the twice amount of RAM, and I still get the same amount of storage space.
Mine is
So it's like at that point, I might as well just go buy a pre-built for another $200-$300. At that
Yeah,
point, it's worth it.
if you took the RAM down to 16 gigabytes in my machine and you took the graphics card down to a lower level, my machine would be significantly less. The only reason my machine costs a couple hundred more is because I got a beefier graphics card and I have more RAM and I have more solid state because I have a 2 terabyte drive.
Yeah. Yeah, all three of those things, like especially the RAM and now the solid state with the
and my machine was
storage space has gone up.
My machine was like 1,600.
Yeah,
I paid a couple
$100 more, and you have a better machine than me because I bought mine 3 years ago at the time.
Yeah, but that's how this works. So like, if you're gonna get worried about that, but the Steam machine is already out of date, and so if you want to play PC game, if you have a giant Steam library of indie games and all sorts of stuff, and you are tired of PC gaming, you're just tired of all of it, but you have that giant library and you want to play it at your TV at 1080p. If that is where you are, then like this is a great option. If you already have invested a ton of money into Steam, and you want to play it on your TV, that makes sense. General consumer though, this thing is gonna flop, dude, and which is just a shame because this would have been real competition if Valve could have figured out how to sell this thing at a subsidized price. I man, $9.99 would have felt expensive. $9.99.99 with a controller and Half-Life 3 that doesn't exist.
The dream.
Dude, everybody was so convinced that was coming out at launch.
Oh yeah, Summer Games Fest with the Steam machine coming out. Everyone thought it was going to be 1-to-1. It's perfect.
Yeah, it makes too much sense. Therefore, it doesn't happen. Welcome to gaming. It's fine. This is fine. No one's gonna. The enthusiasts will buy it.
Yeah.
If it goes down in price over time, or I get some sort of sick coupon or deal or something, I might be like, I'm going to put one of these under my TV for Yarg and for Stage Tour.
Yeah, the only people I even see this for is like people like you said who have a giant Steam library. But the thing is like the thing I look at it is the people that travel a lot, that don't have the time to sit down on their PC 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and they're traveling to different hotels. They can hook this up to the hotel TV and get something rolling. That's the only people I can even see like legitimately 24/7 using this thing. It's the only graphic I can think of.
I want somebody to give me like a real baseline on like what is a $700 mini PC right now, right? Like a pre-built 700. I want to see what the actual comparison is.
Because look up 1,000. Honestly, I just do $1,000 one.
Right. Well, yeah, because if you're willing to spend $1,000 on a mini PC, like if that thing can run things at 1080p, that thing is going to pack up easier than this giant cube.
Yeah, and I feel like it does.
You also probably have the ability to just like swap out a hard drive and make it a bigger storage. Like there's probably a 2 terabyte option for $1,000 mini PC. You know, like did I say 1,000 terabyte? Whatever. You knew what I meant.
Wow.
Did you see those crazy drives? You've seen these? Like they're like 480 terabyte drives,
Jesus Christ.
but they're like $100,000.
That's disgusting. What do you need that for?
You don't. It's a flop. I think this might be the last time we talk about the Steam Machine, other than when the sales come out that they sold 1 million because they made 1 million, and then no one bought it after that.
Well, the crazy part is that they're selling it at face value. Like, hey, we spent $1,000 to make this. Let's just say we are selling it at the value that we made it at.
I mean,
So we are getting 1-to-1 sales, and we're not making this at a loss like Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox all do. We are selling this at face value, the way we made it and the price we made it at.
which is fair. It's fair because they don't rip us off on Steam. Come on, let's be honest. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I have 28 items in my cart for $200. I mean, come on.
The point stands right there, Zach. Is like they tend to treat us better in the long run. It is a long-term investment. If you want a Steam machine, that is what you're investing in. But the question is, will this thing sell enough for the support to remain for the long-term investment? Which I just think that might be your risk you're taking.
Yeah.
I want a Steam Deck, man, but I don't want to pay $1,000 for it. So
For the OLED version that's going to actually look good, yeah, have fun with that one.
I want one, but I don't want it for that price. And so, like, that
Yeah.
is, the question then I also have, God, we could talk about this forever. Like, if I bought a Steam Deck, how bad is the performance on the Steam Deck itself? Because if I can just get a little docking station, hook that thing up to my TV, doesn't that kind of just solve my problem here anyway?
Yeah, if they made something like that, yeah. Then at that point, you're just killing the PC thing.
Other
At that point, you might as well just get that.
other companies have made docking stations for the Steam Deck. It's not unheard of.
Yeah.
I don't know. The power, there's probably a significant jump in performance between these two things, but blah blah blah, gaming costs too much. Sorry, Steam Machine, you're going to run yourself into the ground, and that's your own fault and problem.
And the thing is like Steam can get away with this because of how many people they have and how many people buy so many games and everything like that. They're not losing anything in the end, to be honest.
They'll manufacture just enough to sell what the demand is, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be
That's
fine. It's just not gonna set the world on fire, which is what the industry needs right now.
Everything.
We've got one more big story.
One more, baby. It's finally here. GTA 6's price has finally been announced. And
I was wrong.
Predicted, yeah, Dave said 70. I said 80. I was right.
Congratulations! All video games are $80 now on all major platforms. Anything that gets announced after this point for full price AAA development is $80.
Yep.
Great.
You can also buy the Ultimate Edition for $100. And here's where the crazy part comes, because this is not the first time Rockstar has done this. Not the first time. They have locked behind the Ultimate Edition cosmetic things like haircut places and car places to customize your car, as well as, your basic kind of stuff that they always do, like, guns that you can get and different clothing options for the characters. But this is not the first time that Rockstar has locked certain aspects of the game that should already be there behind an Ultimate Edition. The last time they did this was in Red Dead Redemption 2. Fantastic game, by the way. They locked, obviously, your customization things, but they locked side missions behind the Ultimate Edition. So this is not the first time they've done this.
This is gross. Just charge $100.
At that point, just charge us $100.
You know what?
But that's how they're trying to make it, like, soften the blow. They're like, all right, you can just buy the $80 like version of the game. But then, like, oh man, you're gonna miss out on all this stuff, man. You might as well just buy the $100 version.
It's like it's so stupid. Okay, They're
Here's
trying
the
to.
problem with it all.
They're trying
Rockstar
to.
can get away with this.
Yeah, that's exactly. So first problem, they can get away with it. They're going to do it. There's nothing we can do about that.
Because so many people are going to buy this game, me
It does.
included.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. This is the part of gaming that people are not talking about nearly enough. Is that the companies can get away with this BS? Get away with it.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo. Pokemon.
Yeah. Mario Kart World, the biggest one out of all of them.
Dude, Mario Kart World is a joke, but I love Mario Kart World. I had a great time with it. Is it worth $80 freaking? No, thank God it was bundled in with my console. I can't.
God. Yeah.
I'd recommend anyone if they have a Switch, if they want to play Mario Kart and they haven't played Mario Kart yet, get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
At this point, Jesus. Yeah. And then you're gonna buy the Switch Online, so you get the DLC included. So it's fine.
Yeah. Buy the. Guess what? The game is still bigger.
Which was the reason I bought it. I had no reason to buy the expanded edition of Switch Online until that happened.
Yep.
But anyway.
Dude, just sell it for $100. Because here's the deal. If Rockstar had come out and just said GTA 6 is $100, okay, and it includes everything, the rest of the industry would go, but we're not GTA.
Right.
You know,
that's the thing.
And so what would have actually happened is Grand Theft Auto would have stabilized the market in that sense, right? Because $100 would be only the price for games that are absolutely 100% worth it, that people know and love and feel the value is there. And GTA, if it's super long development cycle, we haven't played it. I'm assuming that this game is probably worth that, right? The amount of time and sandboxiness and effort and all the things. I'm also assuming that at $100 they're going to include the online, which we haven't even talked about for GTA 6 Online.
No.
Which is
day one.
It's not day one, and that is scary and in a bunch of other ways, because who knows? They're going to come out and say that's $60 too.
That's what other people are saying right now. Everyone's like kind of worried. They're like, okay, so GTA 6 is minimum the single player experience without the online. Are they going to sell the online for $20 to $40? But it's always been free at that point, like I did with 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. And I think those, if I remember correctly, I remember Red Dead Redemption's online came out later. I don't remember if GTA 5's online was later or not. I don't remember, because that's 13 years ago we're trying to remember
here. I think it was later, but I don't think it ever really cost anything if you already had the thing.
No, it was already bundled. As long as you bought the game, it was like, hey, now it's an option. You can play it if you feel like it.
But the fact that they're not just like saying that right now makes me nervous.
But part of me is also fine with it, because it's like a lot of people want to experience a single player part of it. My favorite GTA of all time is 4, right? I love 4, love Nico. And just being able to experience that crazy GTA story that you're never going to see in another game is always going to be awesome to see. So I don't mind them sitting back on it, though. That's the thing.
No, it's fine. It's fine to sit back on it and wait. But also, like, it'd be good to know that we're not going to pay it a bunch of extra for it. I'm not going to buy this game at launch either way. It's not for me. I'll buy it. I will buy it. It's going to be on sale. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the end of collecting yet, Zach.
Oh.
This game has a physical edition in stores for midnight launches and prep, but guess what? It's a code in the box.
It's a piece of paper. What a waste of plastic. Don't even release a physical edition then.
Yeah.
They did say, though, that there will be a disc version, but later. No date, but later.
I mean, I almost respect that. That's just fine. That's actually fine.
At least they're giving us that option later, but it's like, so then why are you making a physical version in the first place if you aren't going to give us the disc version of it right away then?
Yeah, why don't you just not release a physical version at day one at all? Just release a digital version with a physical edition coming later. What the hell?
I've been hearing rumors, apparently, that people who buy the physical edition will be able to pick up the game like a few days early so that they can download it and
Yeah.
play it day one. That's
Yeah.
what I've been hearing.
So preload is the game comes out on the 19th, if I'm correct, of November.
I know it's in the teens. I forget what day. Yeah.
And then preload is on the 12th. So physical, if you pre-order physical edition in the box, by that you're getting a code. You will
In
go
the box.
You can go get you can go pick up your box and your code on the 12th.
So
Which
dumb.
and go home and preload like everyone else who's preloading on the 12th.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna buy it like 2-3 days before it comes out so that I can download it, and then I'm gonna play that probably for a few days straight.
Are you gonna go buy a code in a box?
No. No. What's the point of giving me the plastic box then? Just hand me the piece of paper or email it to me. That's stupid. Nintendo did it too, because they did it with a few games. They did it with a couple of the Resident Evil games on Switch 1.
That's not Nintendo. That's Capcom doing it. Let's not throw shade at a company. GTA would do this either way, no matter what console it's on. It
this
is Rockstar
code thing. It's so dumb.
This is dumb. Screw collecting, everybody. I guess. Just buy digital.
Now you have to wait.
Did you see that? Did you see that new thing on Steam? The Box Room, I think it's called. It's called Box Room.
Yeah. No, I didn't know.
Where somebody built a Steam game that you can buy. It's like $6 or $8 or something. And it'll make a physical room with all your Steam games that you own.
Oh, I did see that randomly. Yeah, that was like a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, this doesn't really work. Like.
So here's my crazy part about this GTA 6 physical edition. So you're going to have the people that buy it physical, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to make them spend a minimum $80. So then there's going to be that small group class of people that want to get the disc version. So you're going to make people pay $160 for this game.
They absolutely are, Zach. That's exactly what they're doing.
That's so terrible. That's terrible. Or there's like the people that are specifically waiting for the disc version. There's that really small group of people. So now those guys have to wait months and months and months while all of us are already playing it.
I mean, that's
ridiculous.
That's a choice you're making as a person. If you don't want it, then you need to vote with your wallet and accept that you don't want to pay $80 or $100. Just pay $100 for you don't want to pay for a digital game. Like if that's how you feel, then you need to put yourself in the shoes of what you actually stand for and believe. The problem is that there are not enough of you who are willing to do that and fight for what you want, that you will just buy a digital copy of a game. Some of you will actually go out and pick up that piece of plastic for the code in the box. And no matter what, Rockstar in this scenario, because it is Rockstar and because it is GTA 6, are going to make the money either way. And so your vote for your wallet is basically pointless. Not to say that meanly, but like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. This is not how gaming is supposed to be fun, and we had 3 stories here that are just obnoxious. I'm basically telling you guys, like, if you want a GTA to not be $100, then don't buy it. But the problem is so many people are going to buy it that they're going to get away with it.
It doesn't matter. That's the thing.
So, like, if you want to play it, then just play it. Just buy it for $100 and play it. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I'm not happy for us. But it's either don't play it or pay it, and it sucks. That sucks.
A lot of people. So I was seeing on Twitter that a lot of people were super excited for like the physical edition and like the pre-orders and stuff. They're like, dude, this is gonna be awesome. It's gonna feel like 2012 all over again. And then when they said that it was just gonna be a piece of paper in the box, everyone's like, well, so much for going to midnight releases.
Yeah, I mean, you can go on the 12th and go pick up your box.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. It's not as cool anymore. Like,
No,
kind of just killed the purpose of that too.
They closed half the GameStops in the country, Zach. It's not,
Yeah, but like
sadly.
Best Buy does it, so like people would have been hanging out at Best Buy. Walmart does it for really specific games, so like it would have been cool. And then they just kind of blew it up. So
We need more community and by community I mean community in-person gaming events, because like we have the Cleveland Gaming Classic, which Zach and I will be at, and is exciting and all those things. But we need to find a way as gamers to build that physical in-person community effort again, because GameStop, this is where GameStop failed, dude, because not only did they have to gouge us for years on trading stuff in and treat us like garbage and try to sell us credit cards and do all the horrible things that all retail stores do, but like they also their solution to sell things again was just to shove a bunch of collectibles and plushies and pop figures and all sorts of crap into their store.
That's all they turned into, and it's garbage.
Instead of being like, what if we like built a bunch of stores that were bigger and ran tournaments and community events, and how cool would it have been if you could came in and be like, all right, we're going to play a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament. Whoever wins gets a copy of Mario Kart World. Like
something stupid, something small. Yeah, we'll cancel your pre-order. Here you go. Have a good night.
Yeah. Right. You have to put in a pre-order. You also have to pay an amount of money to participate in this tournament. So that we basically paid for the copy of the game plus some. We still made some money. Hell, make me buy a Mario Kart plushie for all I care. So that you can move inventory. But like, if you had built a community and an event, like a reason to go to GameStop, other than being, do you want to get a warranty on this game that we're not going to cover? Do you want to buy a credit card? Do you want to buy
a? Get me started.
Do you want a pro membership?
I want to be in and out.
Do you want a pro membership? Yeah, I want to get. If I'm in a GameStop now, I want out. I want out of there. That's not the feeling that you should have in this space. And the problem is, I want out of this sinking ship. I want physical games back. I want prices to be reasonable. I want all the things. I want the prices of consoles to go down halfway through the generation. We are in a spiraling downward spiral of gaming, and I hate it. And I'm not saying that to be extremist or upset or blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you because I'm watching it happen. We are spiraling towards the second video game crash. And as much as we all want to deny it, and as much as when GTA sells a bazillion copies, everybody for about 10 minutes will forget that this is happening, right? Because it'll feel like it's fine when it sold 10 million copies for GTA 6 at $100 a piece. But it's not over. This is only the beginning, and I worry that GTA will be like the last big, real, truly big, giant launch we ever see.
Yeah, unless like I think the only thing that could compare, and that's not even saying a lot, is like a new Zelda game. Like that's it. And that's the only series that a lot of people are like, yeah, like everyone will be like, yeah, I'll totally play that. That's it.
But it's not Ocarina of Time remake.
It's got to be a brand new one. It's got to be like Breath of the Wild kind of thing.
But people aren't ready for another Breath of the Wild yet, which means we're talking 15 years from now.
I'm thinking like maybe at the end of the Switch 2 or like the last couple of years. But maybe not. Who knows? Or maybe in the middle of it.
Switch 3 launch.
We need a new 3D Mario before we can talk about a new Legend of Zelda game.
Oh, wow, this spiraled.
It's been almost 10 years. I'm still waiting. Just release the Mario Galaxy 3 that you guys want to do, because you made the movie, you re-released the games. Just do the Mario Galaxy 3 you guys want to do so bad. Just do it. Just give me something.
God, man. If this is a show, I hope everyone's tucked in still, because I think Zach has a topic. Zach, I didn't look at the notes. You got to help me here, okay?
So the topic was around the lines of, why do you buy a console day one or game day one? What's your purpose and why do you do it?
I unplugged my headphones. Hold on.
Oh, Dave, hold on.
I'll get there. You talk.
So it's So
I'll plug
I was
back
gonna ask
in.
Dave,
Zach is
but
saying stuff.
I'll
I
go
don't know
ahead and
what he
go
said.
first. I'll go ahead and go first. Why I buy stuff day one. Console wise, I don't usually buy console stuff day one, except for the Switch 2, because I saw an actual reason to why I should buy this day one, because it's going to upgrade a lot of my Switch 1 games that I care about. Like Breath of the Wild right now, playing the Switch 2 version is amazing. But it's mostly games for me that I typically buy day one, to be honest, because like the new Star Fox or like the new Yoshi game or the Rhythm Heaven game, it's like, man, I got a lot of interest in a game like this. I actually really kind of care to play this day one, and I'll totally play this the first like week it comes out, 100%. Or if it's like a longer game, like Breath of the Wild or something like that, yeah, I'll totally grind this out the next month.
Uh,
So, but I that's why I do it. It's mostly games. It's not a lot of consoles. It's a game thing for me.
so when PlayStation 6 launches, it's not a day one purchase for you?
I'll go with my friends if they go to like a midnight release thing, and then I'll maybe stand there and debate about it. But that's about it, because I want to go to another midnight release. That's all I want to do.
The midnight releases are fun. I get it. I understand why we're in this position. I get it.
Yeah,
I had an amazing time at like Smash 4's midnight launch. Is a highlight. Pokemon, all the 3DS Pokemon games, huge highlights.
yeah.
Except for Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But I went to Sun and Moon. I did not go to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because that was stupid. We had a Switch game by then. But like Pokemon Legends EA, Zach, I had a great time going with you. Right, like
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we got bags. I don't even know what I did with that bag.
it's mine's over there.
I think it's next to my Nintendo World bag. I don't know. I don't know where it is.
it's been on my shelf the whole time. Just sitting on the shelf in the laundry room since launch. I also still not beat Legends EA.
Oh, come on. I put like 90 hours into it.
But I put a ton of hours into it. I'm almost done. I just didn't finish it.
It was a neat ending. It was a neat ending for what it was.
That being said, that launch basically cemented into this is not as fun as I remember. Even the Switch 2, we showed up and half of everybody had left, and we all showed up 5 minutes before and then got in line and picked up our Switch 2s.
It was kind of neat. I think it was more fun the night we were pre-ordering, honestly. That was more fun than the midnight release.
I agree, because the pre-order, we all had to be in line. We all had to be committed. We all had to be there.
We were committed for 5 hours till the next person came.
but when that first person comes, like, we actually had to stand there and talk to them, right? The line for pickup was basically like, get away from me. I just want my Switch 2 and I want to go home. Yeah. Like, it is basically the attitude of everyone in that room. I can't believe I came back out at 11:45 to pick up my Switch. Like, it's not as fun, which is why picking up GTA 6 would not be any fun for a code in the box.
Nope.
I will never buy a console at launch on day one if the prices stay the way they are. I'd a couple $100, $400, $500, like PS5 and Series X, like, that's fine. I save money. I know it's coming. I prep mentally for it. But when we start approaching the $1,000 line, now it's like do I finance this? Because I just, I want it, but like I don't really like want it that bad. I don't need to be here.
What's my saving?
Yeah, what I don't want to be here at day one at that price, and so like I'll just wait for a sale or a deal or a bundle with a game I want or a whatever. Mario Kart World was smart to launch with the Switch 2. But like I don't. When I bought that console at launch, I don't feel like I got ripped off at $500. Like I feel like I paid what a console is worth. With a game that so happened to be included that costs $30 less if I bought it with the thing. Like
steal, that was a great $50 purchase. I'm not mad about paying $50 for that. Yeah.
No, I'd be mad if I paid $80. It's just a weird. I don't know. The state of one day releases as the costs go up just doesn't get me there. I want to be there for the excited new games that I'm a fan of. The Pokemon Winds and Waves, Zach, would probably be the next thing I cared about.
Yeah. So if you want to go to the GameStop with me to do a pre-order for that, let me know.
I think I would do that. The question is, are they going to do a midnight launch for Pokemon inside the mall?
Well, it's outside of it.
Is it?
It's by where that Best Buy is. It's in that strip right there.
I haven't been in that store in years. So
and they'll most likely do it for that, and they'll most likely do it for the new Mario 3D game and the probably Ocarina of Time. They'll probably do one for
that. See, but even Ocarina of Time doesn't feel like. It feels exciting and it feels like a big deal, but like going at midnight doesn't feel necessary for what is a game that everyone already, Pokemon, we can all show up with our Switch 2s and Legends EA, and we can sit there and battle each other and do all the things.
Yeah, or even Scarlet and Violet champions now. Yeah, you got 3 options.
Right, the game, but this is the difference, Zach, is like those games have a community effort around them. We can sit there and play Pokemon Go.
Especially Pokemon, especially.
But like Legends, or I'm sorry, the Legend of Zelda, like who cares? Like we could stand around and go, oh my god, I remember 1996 when I played Ocarina of Time for the first time. No one cares. That's why no one listens to this show.
My only memory of a Zelda Midnight release that I did was for.
I did Breath of the Wild.
Tears of the Kingdom, because I didn't buy a Switch on day one. I didn't have the money. I didn't have a job yet. So I was 16. I didn't have a job yet. I didn't have a job for like 7 months still. I didn't get a job until I was like in my junior year of high school.
Wow.
So I remember going to the Tears of the Kingdom one, and I walked out with 2 copies of it. The regular version, which I'm going to open up and eventually play like months after I beat Breath of the Wild, and my collector's edition that's going to stay sealed in the box that's still sitting on the shelf out there. I bought 2 versions. I walked out $200 less, and now I have 2 copies of Tears of the Kingdom.
Zach, do you want to know what the first console I bought with like real adult money on launch?
Which was?
Oh, I guess that technically technically then it's PS5, Switch, and Xbox One.
Yeah.
But if you talk about like I bought with adult money with a job for the first time, it's the Wii U and the PS4.
Oh, okay. That's
but better. I didn't buy them at launch. Did not buy either one of those consoles at day one. I got
the Switch like 6 months after it came out when I got my job.
Yeah. Wow.
That was the first console I got, and then I bought a PS4 eventually. And then I bought a PS5 a year after it came out because it was impossible to get one.
Yep.
And I had to leave. I literally left Thanksgiving dinner with family to go get one of these.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
I got my Switch on day one. My original Switch. That is the first console that I picked up day one and was there for day one.
Yeah.
But I had bought a 3DS. I had bought, I bought a PS4, I bought a Wii U, bought an Xbox One.
Yeah, that was all my mom's money. That stuff was not me yet.
My PS3 was my dad's money, although I actually bought my second PS3, but that by selling everything that I ever owned to get a new PS3 that wasn't backwards compatible. Regrettable decisions, guys, when my my original 60 gigabyte PS3 backward compatible console got the yellow light of death.
Oh man, and that's the good one too. Man.
I know.
Yeah. It's so strange how PlayStation did that. Yeah, only the original one. After that, we don't feel like it anymore.
Anyway, I don't know. I would have been there day one for lots of consoles, but I have not, and games. But it's really just like the ones that have community around them, and it's probably only games at this point. If unless the consoles launch again at $600 or $700, which I just don't feel like it's ever going to happen again. Like I don't think we're actually going to level back out. I think we're talking PS6 and Xbox Helix at $999.99 minimum.
Yeah, they're going to be $1,000 at that point. Just buy a PC.
Just buy a PC.
Just get a PC. There's no point.
Yeah, and everything you buy will move forward, and you can play everything forever.
It's just PlayStation and Nintendo aren't going to put their stuff on PC, so maybe you have a small reason to buy that.
Which is why I love Nintendo and all the consoles.
Especially PlayStation, because they made me so mad by not putting Ghost of Yotai on PC. I was so excited to finally play that on PC, and then they didn't. Now I have to buy it on PS5.
I wanted to play Wolverine on PC, but now I have to play it on my stupid PS5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to hook up to these monitors and sit at my desk and play it. Anyway.
Joy and whimsy.
It's time for the last part of our show. It's the Me News update. No, I'm just kidding. It's show and tell. This is what I had ready because I woke up 5 minutes before the show. This is Flake Coco. I love Flake Coco. I love him. I actually do. I have all the Pokemon Squishmallows. All of them. Every
various Japanese Flake Coco toy that I have on my PC.
Various sizes of all the Squishmallow Pokemon, but I have every single one they have launched. I have an obsession. Do I have a place for them? No, they all ended up on the floor because of the construction. I just have them all. I love these guys. I collect all of them. The electric guy, his name I can't remember right now. The stupid, oh god, he's like a weird. It's like Volt Bub or something.
Vicavolt.
Anyway, got that in Minnesota. I like finding them. I like the hunt of them if I can get them. Although sometimes it's just order it on the internet. But it's more fun if I get it at like a place or at an event, like my Sprigatito I found when we were at our midnight launch for ZA.
I forgot you bought that.
Because I have a problem, Zach. So I
forgot about that.
Squishmallows, Pokemon. I collect them all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon Squishmallows. That's my show and tell. Okay. They're all back there. You can see Meryl back there.
I see the Meryl. I see the Togepi, the Pikachu.
Yep.
I see the giant Yoshi yarn. That's still awesome. How much you want for that?
1,000. I want a steam machine. I'll trade you a steam machine for a Mega Yarn Yoshi. What do you got, Zach?
All right, so Sunday, when me and Dave went out for wings, the only hint I gave him was these were Japanese exclusive games that I got from my friends when they went to Japan 3 years ago. And the only other hint I also gave them, it has to do with one of my favorite animes ever. Now, it's not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure amazing or One Piece amazing, but I still put this show high up there because I love it so much. It's my 2 Japanese exclusive copies of the quintessential quintuplet games. My friends got me these games for like $50. Both. I got both of them for $50 and I paid them back for it. And I really wanted these games. I love this show so much. And I really wanted to get all the games. And I'm missing 3 of them now. I'm missing the other romance game that you can get, the puzzle game that they released, and the brand new dungeon crawler that they made. They made a dungeon crawler of this. So all these games are just visual novel romance games. And I just wanted to collect them. And I have 2 of them, and I'm missing 3 of them.
So they're Japanese. Do they have English? Can you play them?
Nope, they're not in English. I'd have to play the games with Google Translate the entire time. I literally have to do that. But don't worry. They re-released 2 of the games on PC and PS5, and I bought them both on PS5 and PC. So I technically have 3 copies of this one. Also, the best one is this one in the middle. She's the best one. But yeah, there you go. That's what I decided to bring out. This is my only Japanese games I own.
I very rarely will buy a game on multiple platforms, and by that I mean it's got to be a game that I either love or something I'm legitimately mentally showing support for, Zach.
Yeah, I
like
put a lot of support behind this. You should see the figures I have for this show. I have so much crap of this show, but it's not my favorite show ever.
I bought Crash and Spyro, all the Crash and Spyro games on pretty much everything they can be on.
Yeah.
And Spyro, the new one, I will buy probably on everything just to be like, please believe me, Santa, please. I want this game on everything, and I want more Spyro games. So I buy it on everything just to be in the numbers of people who bought it on everything. And I know that's not a great strategy. I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
But I will sit and probably play it on everything. I want it on Switch too, so I can just play it in bed at a full non-lagged streaming version. I want it on my PC so that I can play it at the highest fidelity possible, and I'll want it on my, I'll want it on PS5 because that'll be nostalgic, right? So what I'll probably do is buy it on Xbox so I can play it on my PC. Anyway, so I'll buy it on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. That being said, Zach, why the hell? Come on.
I had to have them. I'm still missing 3 of them. I almost bought the collector's edition of the Dungeon Crawler. I almost did it.
I would play
Oh man,
I'll play the puzzle game. You want to play the puzzle game?
The puzzle game is basically, if I remember, I think it's sort of like, not like Tetris, but it's like Candy Crush.
Okay.
And it's just like them holding plushy versions of themselves, and you just match them all over the place. It's so stupid. I don't even think I said the name. It's the quintessential quintuplets. That's what it is. I don't think I ever said the name.
No, you did. You did.
I can't remember if I did.
It's a weird... Zach and his strange anime stuff. You can do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, Zach. I support it. You can collect anything you guys want to collect. I won't judge you.
Hey, they finally announced July 4th that the new episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 come out this fall, and they're going to give us more news on it. So I'm ecstatic for July 4th now.
I wish I was still into anime, but I admit willingly that I am not, and I do not have the time to commit to any of it.
I'll get you into some good ones. I got you. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure being number 1.
We're watching Korra, The Legend of Korra, which is not anime, but it is anime adjacent.
Yeah.
And because we watched The Last Airbender, so that is what I'm currently watching, which is almost anime. Although I've never finished Korra, I only watched the first season. So we're about to finish season 2, and it's good.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
Oh, Zach. Yeah. Watch that.
I heard they're phenomenal. I remember when they were coming out when I was a kid on Nickelodeon, but I never watched them.
Now, The Last Airbender is incredible. It is a show worth watching. If you haven't watched it. Speaking of other things you can watch our Rhythm Gaming podcast. We'll probably talk about Rhythm Heaven this week on Living Room Clutter over at Living Room Clutter on YouTube or in your favorite podcatcher, just like this show. You can listen to the Snack Network Live, where Curtis and I on right before Living Room Clutter on Tuesday nights break down the latest in snack news. We had so much snack news, believe it or not, that we just literally didn't even talk about what was in the thumbnail because we had too many other things to talk about. Get ready for stage tour on Living Room Clutter. Guys, as long as you love collecting video games, you are in the right place. This is Collect Play Talk, your number one collecting podcast for the crap you do not need. Do you buy things day one? Are you mad about prices? Is video games over as a thing? I don't know. Probably. Sure starts to feel like it. Zach and I will see you next week for Collect Play Talk at Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, live on the Collect Play Talk YouTube channel and in your favorite podcatchers. Any last words, Zach?
No, follow us on Twitter. I repost too much crap, so yeah.
Yeah, all right. Follow Collect Play Talk on Twitter. And good night, good morning, and goodbye.